Hi, it's Jessica here, and today we are going to talk about how to naturally make your boobs bigger. So, if you are anything like me, then you've most likely been cursed with the tiny tatas, and that's a perception thing. Maybe some people like their tiny tatas, but as for me, and I'm guessing you too, we don't necessarily like them. So if you also want to be able to make your breasts bigger naturally, then I'm going to give you some tips on how to do that. And I'll just write here, how to naturally make your boobs bigger. So you remember what we're talking about. So you've probably seen some different information online. I know whenever I first started trying to figure out, what all this stuff meant, and if there was a way to really get bigger boobs, or if it was just kind of, something you hoped that you could do, but you're really going to have surgery. Well, I saw anything from, pumps to creams to gels to all kinds of stuff, and I didn't really care what it was that I was going to use. I just wanted something that would work. It was just like, okay, I don't care how much it costs. I don't care what I need to do. I just don't want to have surgery. Don't do that to me. But what do I need to do? So one of the things that I found out about was exercise. And truthfully, exercise doesn't really make your boobs bigger, but it does make them look bigger. And the reason it does is because it makes, like, if you do push-ups, then or chest flies, your breasts have a better foundation. They actually, you have bigger pectoral muscles, which can make your boobs look bigger. So that is one way that you can do it. To make muscles grow, though, you've got to push through some pain. So, for a muscle to grow, you've got to, break those things down. So no pain, no gain. Now, another thing that you can do is massage. And breast massage actually helps your breasts because it helps the blood flow. It helps, the different ingredients in your boobs do what they're supposed to do. And it promotes them to be a little bit larger. It's not going to be like, wow, I need to go out and get a new bra or anything. But it also will help your boobs be firmer. And so perky, firm boobs is, that's the way to go. So those couple of things are some really simple things you can do right after you get finished listening to this video. So that's really simple, and it doesn't cost anything. Then you can also do herbal remedies. There are lots of different herbs. There's like saw palmetto, there's fenugreek, there's sesame seeds. There's so much stuff that you can get that's natural. And the only challenge with that is I find it's a little bit annoying to have to like measure everything out and make your own stuff, and that's a little challenging. But there is like this one book that you can get. It's like an info guide that shows you how to do all that stuff and how to grow your boobs naturally. And it's a really good book. The chick that wrote it, Jenny, she went through a ton of research and was just trying to find a solution for herself. But then she's like, heck, if I know how to do this, there must be some other people out there that want to know how to do this too. So I'll make a book, make some money, makes people happy. So yeah, that's definitely a good book, and I can put a link to it in on my site or something. And my site is getbiggerbreastsize.com, by the way. So the next thing that you can do, if you don't want to get the book and you don't want to mash herbs or do whatever else you might have to drink a bunch of herbs or whatever. You can actually use a breast enhancement cream that's pre-made. You don't have to do any of the annoying shopping for herbs. They're really hard to find in some cases. So it's been a good while. If you read on my site, you can see my whole entire story about how it happened. But I used a product, natural breast enhancement cream, that really helped me multiple times, because I had kids and they got big and then they got small and they got big and they got small. So I've used it multiple times. So it wasn't a fluke. It wasn't anything that was super difficult to do. I just used it twice a day. You know, it took me like, 2 seconds to put it on. You know, there wasn't much area to cover. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, just use it twice per day. And the bottle lasts pretty long, especially if you're really small-chested. You don't have to use a lot. But yeah, like I used that, and it was very, very helpful. And it didn't cause me to have any, any reactions or any side effects. And, even after using it, I was able to breastfeed my next kid. So it didn't harm me, which I was truthfully a little worried about being able to breastfeed after doing that. But actually, I don't know, it seemed like it might have even helped. So maybe it did something to my milk ducts. I have no idea. And you should know that none of this is medical advice. If you want to talk to your doctor, go ahead and do that, because I am not a doctor at all. I'm just telling you my experience and some of the things I've learned. So make sure you go over, if you haven't already, go over to my site. Let me type it here for you in case you didn't hear me earlier. But you want to go to getbiggerbreastsize.com, and you can check out the stuff there. I'm going to be adding articles from time to time that will be helpful to you. So check it out, and looking forward to seeing you in another video.